Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, how are you? My name is Gina, and on this channel we talk about plants, and in this video we are going to be talking about a lot of plants. We're going to be looking at a lot of plants because this video is the Pink Trellis Plant Shop update video. So if you don't know, in addition to running this YouTube channel, I also run an online plant shop called the Pink Trellis, found at somewhere over here, found at thepinktrellis.com, where I sell propagations from many of the plants that you see right here on this channel every week. I make propagations of my plants and I put them up for sale in my plant shop. So all of these plants, and here they are to my left, some of them you can see here, these started as these are all homegrown plants. So these started as just 2-leaf, 1-node, most of them, 2-leaf, 1-node cuttings that grew into these these larger, bigger than 2-leaf, 1-node cuttings plants. And yeah, I put a lot of love and care into these plants. Yeah, there's a lot of nurturing with these plants. I sing to them. I read bedtime stories to them before lights out. Not really. Not really. But practically, I mean, there is a lot of work that goes into nurturing and growing out these plants. So anyways, I put them up for sale for you guys in my plant shop. My plant shop is updated every Wednesday and Friday, which is new. We've been doing this for 2 weeks now, I think. It used to be just Friday updates, and now I've added Wednesday to the mix. And let me just say, I am loving this. I love it. It's the same amount of plants as it has always been, but I am breaking it up into 2 days for my sanity. So I'm not like spending a full day packing plants. I'm just doing a few hours. So my plant shop updates on Wednesdays. I ship on Thursdays. If I can't do Thursday, I do Friday, but most likely it's going to ship on Thursday. So I pack up my plants on Thursday. It takes me a few hours and then I take them to the post office. Works great. I have discovered that Thursday is the best day to ship plants. So far, it seems. I had some get to the East Coast within 3 days, which is lately with the USPS. I do priority mail, USPS priority mail, post office. And lately, before I took my little break, they were just awful. It was taking like 7 days for plants to get where they're going. So I ship on a Thursday, and some plants to the East Coast got there on Saturday, and then every single one of the rest of them got there Monday. So Thursday is my new favorite day to ship. Unfortunately, I can't always ship all my plants on Thursday. So the other day I load plants into the shop is Friday, which is today. So plants you're going to be seeing here today in this video have been just freshly loaded into my plant shop. And then there's also a few that are that didn't sell from other updates that you're going to see. But anyway, the Friday update plants that are purchased, they ship on Mondays, which is, I've discovered, probably the worst day to ship because everybody ships on a Monday, it seems. So yeah, anyways, so we have a lot of plants to look at, a lot of cuties. If you're not in the market for plants, that's okay. Yeah, just sit back, relax, and look at all these plants I created. That I have loved and nurtured and created, and get some ideas for, a future wish list for yourself of plants you want to add to your collection. So there's a lot of Hoyas. We're going to first be looking at a lot of Hoyas, and then also some other plants like Syngoniums. That will be after this load of plants. So, all right, let's get started. Okay, so like I said, we are starting with Hoyas. And we're going to start off with one of my favorites. So this here is the Hoya Dakie. And you can see, all right, so this started as 1-leaf, 1-node. And it has grown into this. I have nurtured this plant into this large plant. So yeah, it has many leaves. Here's even new leaves popping out here. So cute. I love the shape of the leaf on this one. It's kind of heart shaped a little bit, but also it's kind of rectangular shaped. So it's kind of similar to the carrii, although the texture of this one is a thinner leaf, and it's kind of it has veining on it. I don't know. I think this is like even better than a Hoya carrii, and I love a Hoya carrii. I have a big Hoya carrii, but yeah, I love the shape. Love the shape of this plant, of the leaves of this plant. So this is available, or this is uploaded. Okay, so I'm uploading these. These are plants that have gone into my shop. There is a chance that they will be sold out by the time you get to the actual plant shop. I load them into the shop at 8:15 a.m. Mountain Time every Wednesday, every Friday. And yeah, so if you get there late, there's a chance it's gonna, some of this stuff's gonna be sold out. That is the nature of selling plants. They sell out. They do get sold. So not all of them, but for the most part, a lot of them do. Okay, next up we have Hoya polyneura, and this is the outer variegated elbow marginata, outside variegation on this one. Super cute plant. It is the fishtail. I think people call it fishtail, or maybe mermaid tail also. But yeah, really cute little plant. Very nice growing. And I don't think you can see it, but I took a propagation, one of my propagations. I'll include some video here so I don't have to like move the camera. But this is the plant. I have moved it from the grow tent to my office, and it has been here in the office for over a month. And so far, so good. It's doing pretty good. It doesn't grow as fast as it does in the grow tent because the humidity in my office here is just not like a grow tent. The higher humidity you give this plant, the faster it's going to grow for you. And I have found that they seem to dry out pretty fast. So they do use up water. So they are a higher water intaker. So anyway, Hoya polyneura, outer variegation. That is in the shop. And then I have another beautiful plant here. Look at this leaf. Gorgeous leaf. This is the Hoya macrophylla red. This plant can sun stress this gorgeous deep red coloration. So this one has these two leaves here, and this is a newer leaf here. It is not even hardened off. It is still quite soft. And then this is your big growth point here where more leaves will be popping out. And it is just a beautiful, gorgeous plant. I love it. I can see right here there's another little leaf. Will it make it? I don't know, but it is growing. There's a potential for another leaf right here. And of course, leaves at every node. So Hoya macrophylla red. Look how pretty that is. Love the shape of the leaf also. Okay, another kind of larger leaf. Macrophylla red is a larger leaf. And then this one here is the Hoya honey pink. And this one also has a really cute shape, and it has, this one actually has some splashing, where the macrophylla red is solid. This one does, you can see some splashing on the leaves. This is a newer leaf, not as soft as that other one. And this is a super new leaf here. And then this one also does sun stress. And it gets the beautiful, it's called Honey Pink because it gets beautiful pink flowers. I also have a Honey Yellow in my collection that just for the first time, I've had that plant in my collection for 4 years probably. And just this year, for the first time, it blooms for me. And I think I have a photo I can show you of the blooms. That's the Honey Yellow flowers. So far, my pink has not bloomed for me. So hopefully soon, hopefully soon. All right, so we're going to take a break from the Hoyas, and we're going to look at a Dischidia. So this here is Dischidia tonsuensis. Now, care for Dischidias is very similar to care for Hoyas. They're, yeah, very, very closely related. And yeah, care is just like, it's almost identical with these two genre. So this is tonsuensis. It is my favorite of all the Dischidias. I just love the shape of the leaves on this one. I always say it's got a little dimple, super cute little dimple. The leaf itself is quite rounded, which I love a round leaf plant. And yeah, it just has everything. It has a really pleasant green color to it, and the leaves are shiny and kind of waxy feeling a little bit, and it's really cute. And it is a trailing plant. It does not climb. Well, it kind of wants to climb. I shouldn't say it doesn't climb, because if it will grow up. Okay, see how this is doing this? Is going up straight up, and it'll keep going up, so it will climb. It will be a climber. However, if it does not find anything to grab onto, it will flop over like this. So it's really pretty when it's cascading. I have a big giant one in my grow tent, and yeah, it's my favorite. I love it. Next up, well, we're back to Hoyas. This is Hoya Bella, and this is the outer variegated Hoya Bella. The variegation is on the outside margins of the leaves. And this one it has 2 growth points on it. And it's just really cute, super cute. So you can grow this one. I put it on a trellis just for space in my grow tent. You can grow it on a trellis if you want to, or you can leave it as a trailing plant. Also, it will cascade beautifully, just like the Dischidia tonsuensis. It cascades similarly to that. You know bellas, you know how bellas grow. And then they get these super cute little flowers in between the leaves. Like every leaf can have a flower, and it's gorgeous. So this is available, or this is uploaded into my shop. Okay, I have a new one for you guys that has never been in my shop before. And this here is the Hoya pubicalyx Pink Silver Ghost. Love this plant. It has these silver leaves. It's a pubicalyx. It looks like a pubicalyx, but it has all silver with some green speckling. Here was the original leaf here. Started as 1 leaf, 1 node. And this is the growth point that popped out. So it gave me this leaf and this leaf, or I should say it gave you this leaf, and then here is the growth point, a nice big tall growth point with another leaf that's going to be popping out here. Super pretty plant. First time in my shop. Hoya pubicalyx Pink Silver Ghost. And then I have a sweet darling little Pandurata, Hoya Pandurata Splash. So this one started out as a Hoya Pandurata Silver, and as these plants sometimes like to do, they like to revert. So this one has reverted, and it is now a splash. So I also have Pandurata like solid green. So it is different. The solid green is different from this, as it doesn't have any of the speckling. But yeah, and there's always a chance that this could pop out solid silver leaves for you. You just never know. Here's the growth point. There's 2 growth points on this one. And you can see, I don't know if you can see, but yeah, you can see where the new growth is coming out here on the stem. So maybe, you just never know. You don't know with these things. But Pandurata, we'll call it Pandurata Silver Splash. It is in the shop. And then we have a super cutie. I love this plant so much. This is Hoya globulosa. The thing I love about this one is it is so fuzzy. Like, it's such a fuzzy leaf. You just have to get one in your collection and then just feel it and you will see what I'm talking about. But here, these are the original 2 leaves here, and I popped out the stem here and these 2 leaves here, and future growth comes out right there. So super cute. Okay, next up I have a huge, this is Hoya coriaceae silver. Very silver splashy leaves on this one. Gorgeous plants, prolific grower. I have not tried growing this in ambient, so I don't know if it grows as fast as it does like in my grow tent with high humidity. But look at these newest leaves here. They are growing, just getting bigger and more beautiful with that silver splashiness. And yeah, and there's right here, you can see where new leaves are popping out. This is one of my fastest growing Hoyas in my collection, and I absolutely adore it. Hoya coriaceae silver splash. Love it. And then, let's make sure we don't hurt that big, long, bouncy stem. I have a gorgeous Hoya ficii, large plant. This one gets the most beautiful flowers. They are pink and orange. Such a great combination. I love pink and green, pink and orange, pink and mustard, but this is pink and orange, and it is just absolutely stunning. And it's a smaller leaf. It's like, well, I would call it medium-sized leaf, and it has great veination on it, and I love it. Love the Hoya ficii. And then I have a Hoya diptera splash, which is it's a different feeling, like even from the ficii, where the ficii is more of a thicker, more cardboardy feeling. This one is more kind of rubbery, and it has that beautiful splash on the leaves. And the flower is also it's just yellow, cute little dainty yellow flowers, and I love it. And you can see this one, actually it kind of reminds me of like the feeling of the leaves and how it grows. It reminds me of Dischidia tonsuensis. They're not so different. That's why I said Hoyas and Dischidias are quite similar, very similar. So again, like this one, it will grow straight up, but if it doesn't have anything to grab onto, it is going to trail like this. Stunning little plant. And then finally with the Hoyas, I have a super cute small leaf. This is Hoya engleriana. And the growth pattern on this one, okay, so it's similar to Hoya bella. I have, again, put it on a trellis in order to keep it for like space in my grow tent, to keep it contained. I have attached it to a trellis, but these can trail just like a Hoya bella, and the flowers can come out in between each leaf, similar to the Hoya bella. And this one, there is another little growth point right there. See that right there? So we have this long growth point and then another one popping out there for you. So that's Hoya engleriana. And that is all the Hoyas and Dischidias. And now I'm going to go grab all the other stuff, all the other fun stuff. I think there's a Begonia and there's Syngonium, and yeah, I don't remember what else there is, but I'm going to go grab that stuff. All right, so it is Begonias and Syngoniums that I have to share with you. So this here is a beautiful Syngonium green splash. Look at the patterning on these leaves. So pretty. And I love the pink and green, that perfect combination. There's pink like in the center. You can see it, kind of the center part of the leaf. And then you have this lighter green and then these green, darker green speckles, and it's just so pretty. And this is a nice full plant for you in a 4-inch pot with roots coming out the bottom, because that's what Syngoniums do. They just do it. They all do it. That's what they do. A begonia, this is Begonia gray feather, a cane begonia. Very nice growing. I moved one actually into, I don't know if you can see it down here. I moved one of my propagations up here into my begonia cabinet. And it is growing really well in there. I just love it. I think it's a beautiful, just a solid, kind of a darker green color to this one. And the underneath has some red. It's just a beautiful cane begonia. I'm a big fan. That's the gray feather. And then I have a Begonia Benigo Pink, which is a dark, well, you can see it's like dark green, but the underside is red. So it kind of, the white speckles on the leaves kind of come across as pink because the back is red. So pink and green, once again, that perfect color combination. And this is going to be a pretty big plant. So we have this main growth point here, and then we have another little offshoot down here. So another cane begonia, angel wing. You can see the angel wings here. Love angel wings. And then I have Syngonium, another Syngonium. This is a beautiful red spot tricolor. This is the newest leaf. Beautiful, again, pink and green combination. Yeah, it's just a wonderful Syngonium. The roots, not quite as bad as the other, but still there always is going to be roots popping out of the bottom of a Syngonium pot. It just is what it is. But this is a nice, very nice, larger plant for you. That's the Syngonium red spot tricolor. And then finally, the last of my plants to share with you. This is the Syngonium frosted heart. Love this, the frostiness of the leaves of this plant. Kind of silvery, kind of a silvery frosty look to it with the veining on it. It's just beautiful. Not your classic Syngonium shaped leaf. Another name for Syngonium is, I believe it's arrowhead, like an arrowhead. Like the leaves, they look like arrowheads on a lot of them. Do you see that shape? But this is different. Like the Syngonium chiapense, the frosted heart has more of a philodendron look to it. And my mother plant is right back here. Here she is right here. She grows. She's not really grabbing onto the pink trellis, but she's kind of, at the moment, just kind of flopping over. But I love that plant. It is it's absolutely stunning. It is a stunning plant. Highly recommend adding one of these to your collection, whether you get it from me or someone else in the future, or me in the future. Yeah, wonderful plant, frosted heart. All right, so that is everything. That's everything I have to share with you. Again, some of this stuff might be sold out by the time you get to the website, but I add new plants every week, every Wednesday and every Friday. And you can sign up for emails on my website, like subscribe to my emails. And when I do update the shop, I do send out an email twice a week. I send out emails just showing you some of the plants that you can get. And I include, I don't know, like 4 or 5 pictures of some of the plants that have been uploaded into my shop. And you can just click on, if you like any of those, click on that picture and it will take you right to that plant. It should. That's what it's supposed to do. Take you right to that plant on my website. So yeah, I think that's it. That's all I have for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed seeing all these plants. And if you purchase any of them from me, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. And I truly appreciate you guys just being here and watching my videos and hanging out with me. It is the highlight of my days. So thanks again. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Bye.